that a Catholic must believe the dogmas of the Church and what is connected with them. If we knowingly deny them, then it is a salvation issue for us, because we're knowingly denying them. In fact, it's true of anybody who knowingly denies a Catholic doctrine. But obviously non-Catholics have reasons to deny our teachings, because why should they accept our teachings? Because they don't believe the Catholic Church is true. So a non-Catholic who says the Catholic Church is false because he can't come to accept it. He can't help it. He's tried and he can't, come to it, or he doesn't know about it. He's not going to be condemned for that reason. So he can't be condemned for not accepting the teachings either.
Yeah.
It's only if he is if he's responsible for his ignorance of the truth of the Catholic faith. Because if he's responsible for the ignorance of the truth of the Catholic faith, then he's facing hellfire. But of course, if he's responsible for his ignorance of the truth of the Catholic faith, he's by definition responsible for his ignorance of the acceptance of the truth of the doctrines, because he would have accepted the doctrines had he believed in the Catholic Church, and he's only ignorant of the Catholic Church by his own fault. So that's why a person who is responsible for his ignorance cannot be saved unless he converts before he dies.
Right. Okay. But what you're saying though is that a Catholic has to believe in all of the dogmas.
Yes, every single one. To deny a single dogma knowingly, though, because we can all be done. There's so many teachings of the Catholic Church. It's dead easy to get something wrong, to misunderstand it, it's not even know it. So we never say you have to be like a walking encyclopedia. It's just that when something is put before you, and you've got the opportunity to say, oh yeah, I know that, and I agree it, or I disagree with it. If you deny it knowingly, then you're out of the Church.
So I suppose last thing I just want to ask is, do you really, I suppose it's a bit of a general question, or a big one I should say, is do you really believe as a Catholic that God would have had to put all these extra stuff in for people to remember? Don't you think that God, it really is just like how it is in the Bible, where it's a lot more simple?
Do you know what? You've almost made a Quran worshipper out of me there. Because the Quran is about 2/3 the size of the New Testament.
Yeah.
And the New Testament is about 1/5 the size of the Bible. So I think this big fat book we have called the Bible, I know mine is fatter than yours, but yours is still fat with 66 books. God has given us a bit of a thing there to hold on to. So my view is that God doesn't expect a Christian, a Protestant or a Catholic, to know everything. Some of us are mentally not able to know anyway, Yeah. He expects us to know what we should know given our state in life. That's all he expects of us. He doesn't expect you to know the details of the Holy Trinity if you're a Protestant or a Catholic. He just expects you to know what you should know given your mental ability, your state in life. If you've got the leisure to learn these things, if you're working like 18 hours a day, you're not going to be able to get to know these things. And there's all kinds of teachings, aren't there? He just won't drive us into the ground because we don't know something. It's only when we're just unwilling to try and learn what we should be able to try and learn, given our state in life.
Yeah. All right.
And so therefore, the Catholic faith or the Protestant religion could comprise all the books in all the libraries of the world. But God, being merciful, would never expect us to know it all. He just expects us to know the bits that he will have presented to us in our life.